So today we're going to be doing what's the breaking news on you. If you feel called to, and if you're interested in, you can join my ancestor veneration class and craft courses. And yeah, let's get right into it. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for all the love and the subscriptions, by the way. I really appreciate it. So let's see. Those who chose pile one, we're going to be doing what's the breaking news on you. In other words, what's the gossip on you. But this one's a little different, has a little twist to it. This is like what people heard through the grapevine, or like what is the shocking news, as you would say, something like that. So let's get into it. Ancestors, spirit guides, all beings that are divine, please tap into power one's energy. Thank you. Let's see. What is the breaking news on my power ones? What is the breaking news on my power ones? What's the breaking news on my power ones? I need to flip the right way. The breaking news on some of y'all is that you're choosing you. You could be somebody that in the past put people over you, but you're choosing yourself these days. Some people could make it seem like you're spiraling, or they take you being MIA or you being out the way to yourself as you're spiraling, or you're not sure what direction to go to. Like you're juggling, or you're jumping from one thing to another. But the breaking news on you is that you really just to yourself. You could resonate with being a popular loner or something like that. Yeah, for sure. The breaking news on you is that you're implementing self-love instead of looking for love. You're not really looking for love. You're pouring into yourself these days more than anything. What's the breaking news on my power one? People feel like you're keeping an idea. You're gatekeeping. The breaking news on you is that some people may feel like you're gatekeeping, keeping things to yourself, not really sharing with others. You're being kind of selfish. I feel like you're being selfish. I feel like if you're used to people copying or stealing your ideas, so you're keeping things to yourself. People don't really know your next move. And the breaking news about you is that you are the breaking news. Like when you do your next move, you're going to shock people. You're going to make a move very soon that's going to be shocking to people, or people are assuming this about you right now. What's the breaking news on my power ones? I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. The breaking news about you, Powan, is that you are more focused on your goals than actual people. You don't have time for people these days. People are looking at you like you're moving different, you're being funny, you're phony. But when you were giving people their energy or attention, they were ignoring you or making you feel like you weren't wanted. So now that you're moving in this way where you really don't care about people and you're prioritizing yourself, it's a problem for these people. So they're spreading all type of news like, oh, you don't know what you want right now. You're maybe confused. You may be stuck. The breaking news is they don't know what's up with you. And they're just making up narratives about what could be possibly going on. But really, you're just chilling. You're really stacking up your money. You're really focused on you. What's the breaking news about my pile? One, make it juicy. Mm. Oh, God. I just said that. Some people feel like you, like, again, this is like what's the gossip on you. So, like, don't take it if it don't resonate. And this is just what people assume. This is not the truth. People feel like because you have been distant from them or just prioritizing yourself, staying to yourself, whatever it is, they really feel like you have some type of issues behind the scene. Like maybe you're not getting the recognition you need to get. People feel like you don't know what you want, things like that. You have a fear of something. But these are all lies. Yeah, the Tower card popped out. But it popped out in reverse. Ooh, the breaking news on you is people are shook and afraid of what you're going to do next. People know that you've been working on your body. People know you've been working on yourself, mind, body, spirit. But you've been silent. It's like they know you've been working on yourself, but you've been silent. So certain envious people are like monitoring spirits, people that watch you, copy you, whatever. They're shook in their boots because they don't know what's next. And people cannot copy you the way that they used to because you keep things to yourself more than usual. Let's get a couple more from Power One. What's the breaking news on my Power Ones? If y'all like the way I read, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for all the love, for real. What's the breaking news on my Power Ones? I can't make this up. It ain't really much to it, but you stick it to yourself. The way you're moving these days got people shook. You got people looking at you different, trying to figure out your moves, trying to figure out what you got going on. The breaking news is there is no news, and people are creating narratives about you at this time because you don't really give them enough sauce and enough resources for them to go spread the truth. So all they can do is make up narratives about you. I'm getting mainly envious people, but like, don't look past it being your friends either. Like, don't look past it being your so-called friends or people that you associate with, because you're in this energy where you're focused, you're headstrong, you're focused on you. So a lot of people around you may become jealous or like give you, you may rub them off the wrong way or they may rub you the wrong way, but it is what it is. If these people can't confront you and they say that they're your friends, then they're not really your friends. So that's the breaking news on you. You're real strict. Your your discipline is up. Your discernment is up, and you don't care. You're focused on you. And I'm feeling like you're getting to the bag more than usual, and you're kind of keeping it to yourself. You're not handing things out no more. Like, people asking you for favors, people asking you for money. It's like, yeah, I hear you, but I don't hear you. But yeah, Part 2, that's what I got for you. If you like the way I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to go to Part 2. How to you could be I didn't even say the intro because sometimes the channel messages be like right at my neck. I gotta let it out. You could be really focused on traveling this year, like wanting to travel, see different parts of the world, like rare places, because I'm thinking about Iceland, Canada. It don't have to be those places, but like the way your mind is this year, you're like, you want to get out there, you want to get up and go. You don't want to just be wasting time, wasting your life. Something like that's coming up. It's like you want to travel this year, you want to put yourself out there, or you want to just network or something like that. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, before we get started, I do have ancestor veneration classes and craft courses. If you're interested in learning how to make candles and things like that, you can email me. Link in the description. Also, if you want a personal reading. So let's tap into it. Ancestors and spirit guides, all beings that are divine, please tap me into Power 2's energy. Thank you. Thank ya. Let's see. What's the breaking news on my Power 2? What's the breaking news on my Power 2? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? These cars be trying to fly. I believe I can fly. Yes. Alright. This here. Alright. Let's see what's going on. What's the breaking news? Oh my God, I was just saying that. That's so crazy. Definitely, the breaking news on you is you're open for collaboration. You're open to network, to team, to have like a team or collaborate with people more than you used to be. You could have been more closed off, and people are looking at it like, read all about it. PAL 2 is finally open for collaboration. They're finally, you know, networking with or speaking to me, or it's just something like your energy's changing. You're being more welcoming. And this is not normal. I'm not saying it's not normal. It's normal. Don't get me wrong. This is normal. But to people, it's breaking news because you could have been somebody that's like, stay to yourself. You feel me? You don't really like to talk to people. I'm not saying you don't like people. You could have just been antisocial, which a lot of people was like that. You have like a low social battery. It could be something like that. What you're really, I think the thing is you did a lot of self-healing and you've healed that part of you that really wanted to stay away from people and like, you know, be alone, because I feel like that's a part of someone that's not healed. I'm not saying popular loners are not a thing, but loners usually stem from being hurt or being like some type of trauma in the past where you figure out how to just do it on your own and then you become like a loner. But the thing is that part of you healed. That part where you felt like you needed to be like by yourself. You can't really rock with everybody. Now you know that you're the light and you know that you're the valuable person. So it's not really about them, it's more so about you. So this is just how you're coming these days. And, you know, it's breaking news because people, they never see you in that light. And the way you're being welcoming and different now is just like, okay, thank ya. So people are really appreciating that. People are, the breaking news on you is you're no longer overdoing, overspending, overindulging. There's just something you're cutting out of your life, whether it's like more healthy habits you're bringing in or over explaining, you know, anything that has over, you're not doing it anymore. You're doing what you need to do, and that's it. You're not overextending, you're not oversharing, none of that. So that's a really, really good big step. People are really saying it about you. The breaking news on you is, mind you, I'm on here doing this reading, but all of a sudden, 1,000 reels sent to me. I wonder who's sending me that. But there's just something here about you putting yourself out there. More people are seeing more of you. And again, this is rare. People love you. Not saying they love you in that like a deep level, but people love to hear from you. They love to see you. They love the energy that you bring. And the whatever you're doing right now, Pasu, just keep doing it because people are looking at it in a positive light and they like it. They didn't know you had this side of you, so it's good to see. What's the breaking news on my Pasu? Maria, Maria, you remind me of a West Side Story. Going up and setting the storm. So I feel like, I feel like you gonna step into the limelight soon. The breaking news on you is people can see it, smell it, taste it on you. Like, it's gonna happen very soon. You are somebody that's just attractive in all ways. It's not even about physical looks. It's your energy. I'm telling you. How to, you just like, people are just seeing how much of a light you are and they know you're just destined for like fame or something. There's something about your energy that's very bright. Even if you ain't feeling the best, you just always light up a room. You know how to light up somebody's mood without, you're not trying to, like, that's not the aim. That's just who you are. And that's just the value you bring. And people just see it in you. It doesn't matter if it's a 5-minute conversation. So like the breaking news on you is that you're destined for like greatness for real. That you transformed, you changed into like many different versions of yourself before you got to where you are today. Like especially people that knew you in the past, I'm not gonna say they don't recognize you. They do, but they look at you in a different light, like a higher light. You're on people's pedestal, like they put you up now than how they looked at you before. Like say if you knew somebody for years, now they look at you like, yeah, that was my friend. Like, ooh, you can even deal with this is just a confirmation. This ain't breaking news. But if you had like friends in the past and they're starting to get distant or act weird, yeah, that's growth, whatever. But some of them feel like you outgrown them or they're not on your level anymore. Some of them feel like that. Like so they're not gonna tell you that of course, because some of your friends truly genuinely love you and they don't want you to feel like whatever. And also they don't want to come off like weird. Cause that's kind of weird for somebody to be like, oh, I don't feel like I'm on your level. And it's like, girl or man, what you talking about? Just level up. But these aren't that type of people. They're still dealing with stuff that they need to heal and insecure. They probably have like what you call that? What you call that? Substance addictions, not like crack, but like drinking, probably smoke marijuana, but they're just in their loop. You know what I mean? They didn't grow from it. You grew from where you were. They're just in the same loop. So for them to come and say something to you, they don't really feel like that's being so much of a friend. They don't want to come off that way. You just got some friends like that, but like others of them just be funny and try to like fall off. Like you notice like you have friendships that just fell off and you don't really know why. It's because of that. It's okay. That's the breaking news on my pile too. Breaking news on my pile too. You also your health is improving. Let me just say that. And if you are an intuitive person, spiritual, whatever you want to call yourself, that's improving too. But this is how people are seeing it. This is the breaking news on you. But in all reality, you've been this person regarding your spirituality though. When it comes to your health is improving factually. People see it and it's actually happening in real time. But your spirituality, I feel like that's a different message because you've been spiritual. You've been that girl, you've been that guy. But people just didn't recognize your value. But now people are seeing it as you improved or you got better at your skills, but really you've been this way. Let me get a couple more messages and I'm gonna go to part 3. Yeah. The breaking news on you is people can't confuse you anymore. I feel like people came into your life because you could have been very big hearted. I'm not even gonna say nice, because there's nice, there's kind, and there's people with big hearts. Three different type of people. They're not all in together. But you could have all 3 traits. Anyway, you had a big heart, which means you've seen people's flaws and tend to forgive them. And people took that as you didn't really know what you were doing, whatever. Like you couldn't see, you was blind, especially if you're spiritual or you claim to be intuitive. And when people played in your face, you never said anything. So people were just looking at it like, oh, it's easy to get up on him or her. But that's not the case. These days, people cannot confuse you because you made it crystal clear that you're not the one, you're not the two. I don't know what you did to these people. It could have been a post. It could have been an overall message that you gave to these people. Or it could have been simply for how you're moving now. But they know now that they can't do that no more. Whatever they were trying to play, whether it's a friend, foe, relationship, family member, whatever manipulation they try to put on you or something like that, it's not happening anymore. And you're clear with it too. And you call people out now. So yeah, part 2 will start out for you. If you like the way I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to go to part 3. Pile 3. Pile 3 to break it. I keep getting channel messages before I even do the intro. So let me just quickly do this intro real fast. Hey y'all, it's Jennifer's Tarot back with another video. Y'all already know the vibes. So we're gonna be doing what's the breaking news on you. If you're interested in my ancestor veneration class or craft courses where you learn to make your own candles, things of that nature, you can email me. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me as well or hit me on Instagram, link in the description box. That being said, let's get right into it. Ancestors and spirit guides, all beings that are divine, please tap me into Pile 3's energy. Thank you. Oh yeah, Pile 3. So before I even got started, I picked up on you could be somebody that used to party, but now when your homegirls call you up or your homeboys call you up and be like, yo, I got this little party, let's go, let's go out, let's do this. You're like, I ain't really feeling the vibes today. I think I'm gonna stay home. There's something here like that, Pile 3, like, you're more of a homebody now. You could have been going from a party person to like a homebody. So there's something like that. That's the breaking news on you because people are used to you being the life of the party. They want you to pop out. They want you to come drink. But you could be changing your lifestyle or something like that. You could be like prioritizing your health. So Pile 3, let's see. What's the breaking news on my Pile 3? What's the breaking news on my Pile 3? Breaking news. The breaking news on you, Pile 3, is whatever people think about you, let them think that. Like you don't care about what people think about you anymore. Like you let people run whatever thing they want to run with when it comes to you. You just let people do it because it's like there's no point trying to plead the fifth or prove to people who you are. You just whatever narrative you could resonate with saying, whatever narrative y'all got about me, believe it, keep it, or I don't care. Something like that. What's the breaking news on my Pile 3? What's the breaking news on my Pile 3? That's so funny. The breaking news on you, like before I even break down these tarot cards, people are afraid of doing you wrong. They know karma can't come for that ass. I don't know, it just made me laugh because it's like you could even resonate with laughing when people do you wrong. Not even in a crazy maniacal way. Like if somebody do you wrong and you have already warned them, like I'm that type of person where things happen if you do me wrong. Like you will get your karma and instantly. If you're the type of person that warn people and they still decide to play with you or still decide to do you wrong, they get karma. And I'm laughing because maybe sometimes you could be laughing when this happens, not in a mean way, but it could just be like a way like I told you. Like I told you. Maybe that's why you let people run with whatever narrative they make of you because you already know that they gonna get theirs. So it's really no point for you to go overly say, oh no, that wasn't me or whatever. No, you know that when people do you wrong, karma hits them immediately. And it makes you chuckle a little bit because it's like, I told you so. And again, not in a like not in a super like maniacal or diabolical way. You're not laughing at people die or something, but you're like, if somebody does you wrong and like something similar happens to them, like say for instance, you have an ex that cheated on you and they get cheated on even worse. You do a little smirk or chuckle like, yeah, I told y'all that was going to happen. Stop playing with me. It's just something here like that. The breaking news on you is that you always hope for the best in the toughest situations. You don't let hard situations or hard times really make you or break you. You let it elevate you, especially if you could be a transmuter. Every time my channel is like I'm burping, my nose is itchy. It's so much shit going on, okay? So bear with me. But you could be a transmuter, energy transmuter. Like if someone hurt you or something sad happens, yeah, you'll be sad because you're not an AI, you're not a robot. Or yeah, you'll be hurt. But I would say give it 24 hours to a couple of days and you will transmute that energy into a new endeavor with yourself. Like, say, for instance, you get hurt in a relationship or something. Next thing you know, you have more energy. Like, you get sad and then you transmute it into, like, all right, I'm about to start working out. And you really work out and lose weight. Like, you really work out and stick to it. Or you say, I'm about to start this new thing because I'm not going to sit here and just dwell on this. You're just an energy transmuter and you know how to transmute it well. You actually take people's, you know how people say, you know how people be like, any negative comment or anybody who thinks negative or speaks negative on me, I will make money. Every time somebody speaks negative on me, I'm going to make some money. You could be that type of person. Yeah, 888. I'm looking at my alkaline water bottle. It says 888, which means abundance and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, you know how to transmute from being in one space to another, from feeling one way to another, and it's all positive. Things can't weigh you down. It's hard for things to get you down. People feel the breaking news on you is you're filled with opportunities. People look at you as if you have, if one thing doesn't work for you in this lifetime, you have a billion more things that you can do. You can resonate with being a Jack or a Jane of all trades. You could know how to do many different things. You could have many different hobbies. The breaking news on you is that people be trying to get next to you or get up with you because they know you on the winning team spiritually. Because it's something here about you just always have the best ideas. There's something here about your abundance, your ideas, your creativity. People know you for known. You're known to be making money. They don't know you to be broke. When people mention your name, broke is not next to it, even if you were lacking money at some point in your life. People don't view you as broke. People don't view you as you need anything. If anything, people want to be around you to gain abundance. There's just something about you like you always got it. The breaking news on you is you always got it. Or you come off like you always got it. You always look good. You always look put together. So people assume that your money is right and they feel like being next to you will help them get their money right. Or just even get their appearance together. There's something about you that's very clean, very cutesy, very demure. Even if you're a man or a woman, though, like it's something about the way you look and the way you present yourself. You seem like a go-getter. You seem like you got your business and you seem like you got that bag. So people, the breaking news on you is that people are whispering and saying that being around you is successful. Being around you leads to success. Being around you will give them different opportunities because people feel like you have it. What's the breaking news on my file today? Yeah, it's like people know you are a very strategic person and you're organized. So even like for future plans, you already have a plan. You already have a game plan for everything. Like some people just get up and go and just go with the flow, but you already know what you want to do probably in the next 5 years. You know what you want to work on. You have a game plan. And most of this revolves around abundance. Like You're not somebody that wants to be lacking or asking somebody for something, whether you're a man or a woman. You're not the type of woman that's like, I'm going to ask my man. You're going to expect your man to give it to you regardless, but you're not going to be asking. You're not a person that's begging and asking. And people notice that about you. Even when you down, you find a way up by yourself. You don't need like to be asking and begging. What's the breaking news on my pile career? The breaking news on you is you really set foundations for long-term goals. People see like everything you do, it's not fast. And people be wondering like, oh, people probably assume sometimes that you don't got motion or that you ain't doing nothing. But really, you're, what they say, slow and steady wins the race. That's something that's implemented in you. You don't need somebody to tell you that. You just naturally move that way. And the fact that you move slow and steady and strategic, sometimes people can take it wrong as if you don't really have nothing going on. But that's not the case, baby, because you always come out of nowhere and show them how stable you really are. Show them how much shit you really got going on. The breaking news on you too is that you move fast. Like you can move on fast. You can physically move fast. You know how to move your body, no matter what size you are. You could be somebody that has a good, strong cutoff game. You know how to move fast. Like when stuff is not going your way, when things are not in order, you know how to shift them. Like I said, that transmuting energy, you could be an air sign. You just know how to take a situation from A to B, and it's quick and it's efficient and it's clean, it's clear. No matter what the situation is, you go through it, but you transmute it at the same time. Yeah, there's something here about your movement, your body movement. You move fast, not like super fast in a weird way, but you move swift. You're swifty. You even think swiftly. There's nothing stagnant or stiff about you. That's the breaking news on you. And some people can be confused because they know how you are in real life. Some people know how you are in real life. And then when they meet you, I mean, like when they see you online or something, they don't see you posting or they don't see you doing nothing. But they know how you are in real life. So some people know, like, they're telling people, like, yeah, they got something cooking. But other people are looking at it like, nah, this person ain't doing nothing. And then you come out of nowhere with all the tea, with everything that you've been doing. And it kind of just leaves these people shocked. This reminds me of Power One. The breaking news on you that it's like no matter what you've been through in love, you still have so much love to give others. And some people are jealous of this. Some people are in awe of this because it's like in this world today, people get hurt and then it's like a hurt people thing, right? But you're not that majority of people that's been hurt, that hurts others. You've been hurt and you've been dragged through the mud. Like, I just feel that energy. And it's not even just with love. You've just been hurt. You've been through a lot of shit. But you still have the ability to open your heart. You still have the ability to give that love. And sometimes it's not like the most love, but people vibe it off of you. Like you still are a lover boy or a lover girl. What's the breaking news on my pile 3? Breaking news on my pile 3. So I'm telling you, pile 3, if you're not experiencing like a great abundance, like I said, you're attractive all around. And this might have been for pile 2 that I said you're attractive all around for. So make sure you check out, like, really meditate on the piles to see which one that you want to pick. But you're attractive all around, pile 3. And especially you're giving money magnet energy. I just feel like you have so much creative ideas that comes out of you and people see that. And sometimes you have so much ideas that you don't even move on them. And people are just like, dang. Like the envious people are just like, the people that's envious and know you and know how much things that you can actually do. They actually get upset that you don't put yourself out there or that you don't put these ideas out. For some of them, they're upset because they can't steal from you. But others are just like, they wish they had those ideas. They wish that they thought like you, so that if they had those ideas that you did, they wouldn't be sleeping on it. But yeah, pile 3, that's what I got for you. If you like the way I read, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. See y'all next time.